Turn 100, March 16th, 1942. Let's see what kind of damage we can do to Hellsen. Alright, we auto-flip the base. Oh, yep, I thought so. Shouldn't have came back so soon. Wow, they are nailing me. Yeah, this fight's over. Surprised I didn't obliterate his 8-inch. Yeah, it's all over. And we did pick those troops up, and now they're gone. Oh. Making dumb mistakes. I shouldn't have went back so soon. Should have left them there. Alright, daytime. Alright, air phase. Where's he flying all these planes from? Have to be Batavia. Bad weather, bad weather, bad weather. Of course. Why, I wanted to be, right? Why should we ever have good weather? Bombing the airfield at Rangoon some more. 124 Sallies coming in. Let's see, light clouds. We got 42 hits. Bombing Kukong airfield. "26 hits in the thunderstorms." "27 more hits. Some more Sallies hitting Rangoon. Hey, we damaged the P-38 and got 6 more runway hits. Another Centay of Sallies. A couple more hits there, 4 more. Alright, we're bombing Clark Field. So we got weather here as well. Eight hits in the heavy rain. Nine more hits. Hey, that was the AM phase. Here comes the afternoon. Bombing at Langsa, no damage. Coming in again. Nope. Alrighty, that's it for the air phase. Surface combat check. Alright, move phase coming up, and then land attack. Here we go. Deliberate attack, Kopang. Yeah, we should take. We got 140 against their 30. We reduced force to 0. We lost 63 casualties. They lost 500. Alrighty. Next turn, we'll take that base. Bombarding Rangoon again. Bombarding Clark. Attack at Langsa. Oh wow, you have more troops, more assault value there than I thought. Oh, we got repulsed. Wow. Alright, well, that's the turn. Nothing major happened. We're going to expand some bases. And then we'll go through production. And once that's done, we'll pause the video, do some saves, grab some data, and come back and do the after action. Alrighty, another mostly slow turn in the war here. Let's go ahead and go over some stats. We went up 114 points. The Allies went down 23. In the air, they lost 4 planes. We lost 2. Hey, I like it when they lose more than us. Let's go take a look here. They lost 2 PBY-5s. We lost a Lily to Ops, Babs to Flak. They lost a Lysander and a DC-2 as well. So we lost 2 pilots. Let's see. Both were killed. Of course they were. You know, because why wouldn't all my pilots die? All right, incoming air groups for us. We got 5 days to the reconstituted Kate unit off the sunken Chaitos. And then we got a ways, in 15 days is when our next big group of aircraft comes. And then 29, well, 24, there's a couple there. Some long-range stuff. But that's about nothing really coming soon, unfortunately. Looks like day 75 is going to be a decent day, but that's because a light carrier arrives. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at ships sunk. I don't believe anything went down last turn. Oh, nope. Up a PB. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Allies sortied the surface fleet and caught me loading troops down there at Bellup because I was stupid, and they blew away the PB and killed all the troops there. Yep. Incoming ships for us though: 47 days to the Junio, 75 to the Unio. Let's see. You got LSD in 10 days, Destroyer in 11. Nothing of any real, I don't know, nothing I'm excited about until we get the Junio. I mean, I shouldn't complain. We really have nothing huge coming. The battleships are all held. Cruisers, our first cruisers are not coming until October. So, yeah, a lot of destroyers in the queue, but they really don't start coming for a while. Looks like just about 3 months we get a bunch at once. But you can see January 43 though, we get a bunch. Let's see. I think that's it. Do we got a? Yeah, see, that's when we get our extra ships. We get 2 light cruisers. Looks like it's on the house rules. A smattering of some destroyers. I don't think we got anything bigger out of the deal, but all right. On the ground, 3 days to a base force, 11 days to a guards division. That'll be good. 15 days to a tank brigade. Big one is going to be 29 days out. Just probably it'd be April 15th. We're going to get a bunch of units again. Definitely use those. Alright, let's go and take a look at... I don't think we have anything destroyed, do we? Oh, nope. Alright, production, aircraft, and engines. 17, 28, 41, 43 engines built. 3 zeros, 2 Oscars, 2 Sallys. 1 Dinah, 1 Ann, 1 Sally, 1 Jake. Okay. Actually, let me go back there for a moment. You can see the HA-35s were in the engine bonus. Pretty good. The other ones are slowly increasing. The next one will probably hop into engine bonus will probably be the HA-30-34s. So as we're building 7 or 8 of those a turn, and we're not using any. So that those all go into the stockpile. And then the 32s and 33s will eventually get in there. I'm not sure. There's a few engines that use those. There's a few aircraft that use those that we might R&D a little bit, but they won't make that big of a thing. These, you just want to build these poles up high, and then because you can always turn them off. I mean, some people, I'd rather build 3 a day forever than build 6 a day and then turn them off. Well, yeah, but you never know when you're gonna need to turn on any of these any aircraft because. Hey, you just lost an entire squadron of insert aircraft A, and now you need to replace them. So your entire stock pool of aircraft just got used, so you need to rebuild them. You're better off having these in the pool because I realize the 33s, 32s, multiple units, multiple aircraft use them. Aircraft that you will be building no matter what. You may not be researching them, but you will be building them. And the nice thing about items in the pool, whether it's aircraft, engines, vehicles, whatever, they can't be destroyed. Anything in the pool, any ship in a queue cannot be destroyed. A ship in a queue can be destroyed if you lose the base. But for Japan, The only way that's happening is if they invade Japan, and by then it's game over anyways. But so I like to build these stockpiles up. I'll put same thing with the HA-45 and 43. Once they get them, I'll build those up to 2,000 engines. Because at that point in time, when I'm making my Sams and my Franks, I'm building 20 of those a day. And those I'll build for the entire war. I mean, now if I get 3,000, 4,000 in the pool, I'll stop building because there's no point. But those, you use those the entire war. So you want to build those up. You want to build the engines up just because once they start bombing Japan, you don't know what you're going to be left with. I mean, it all depends on the allied player, whether they go after aircraft factories, engine factories, a heavy industry. You don't know what their target's going to be. They're all worth points. Everything you have in the pool is safe. It's magically protected from any bombing. So use them up. There's no reason not to. Stockpile them early when you can, as long as your heavy industry points are still going up. Now, overall, if your heavy industry points are not going up and you're losing them, well, then you might want to start trimming the fat and stop some production. The only reason I'm not building more Kates and Vals right now is because they're a tier 1 aircraft, and I'm trying to get by with building as few of them as I can because they're not an endgame aircraft. Once I start getting Judys and Jills, I'll build the hell out of those. Jills make nice kamikaze planes. They're not super fast, but they're pretty fast, and they have a long range. And I have all these torpedo bomber units off those CCVLs that I have nothing else to do with. Those all turn into kamikaze units of 48 aircraft each. Send 4 or 5 of those against the Death Star. Yeah, you're going to lose the majority of them. Well, you'll probably lose them all. But several of those are going to get through, and they're going to hit something. Hopefully carriers. You don't want them hitting battleships because, well, they have a shit ton of armor and they'll absorb most of it. You want them hitting carriers. Maybe light cruisers. Because that's where the damage is. If possible, fully laden troop ships. Those are always nice targets too, because one good torpedo kamikaze on a troop ship, and that sucker's probably going to sink. 2 or 3 kamikazes probably 2 kamikazes on an aircraft carrier with torpedoes, probably going to send him home for the shop because he probably can't conduct air ops. 3 to 4, and they're probably sunk. Where a battleship, you got to take 5 or 6, and even then it might not do as much damage because you're hitting the top of the ship where there's a lot of armor and not under the water where there's less. But just things you have to think of. You want to be thinking of those ideas now, because come end of 43 and early 44, when you're like, I'm out of engines, I need to build more. Well, it's too late. You don't want to be expanding in industry in 44. Because you're not going to get any, you're not going to get a bang for your buck out of it. You want to expand that shit in, December, of course, is all about expanding in industries. Early 42 is all about expanding as well as things slowly build out. Now, the R&D factories are an exception to the rule because you have no control, at least for the aircraft, over how those build out. You expand them, and you roll your dice every turn to see what builds. Because you have no control of it. But R&D engines, they repair one factory a day, just like a regular factory does. So you build all those out. Like I said, you can always turn them off. But even then, you don't want to leave yourself short. To go through the aircraft list and write down which aircraft you always use. You're going to use the Hellens because they're the best land bomber Japan has. And those are HA-34s. You're going to use probably some Frances later in the game. You're going to use Sams. You're going to use Franks, and so forth. Go through and see which aircraft you always use and which ones you want to use. And unfortunately, you'll see all the engine types. I believe even the HA-35 is used in late war because some of your night fighters you use that. And night fighters, while even though they're kind of, the early ones are crap, they still are better at night fighting than your regular fighters. And the goal of night fighters is not necessarily to stop the bombers from the Allies. It's to disrupt their formations, lessen the bombing effect. That's all you can hope for. Occasionally, you might shoot a couple down, but that's just icing on the cake. Their main job is to disrupt the bombing raid. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and add. Oh nope, we did not go into the devices. Sorry about the extra typewriter noises. For those who don't know, that's a typewriter. For the young people, that's a typewriter noise, or possibly a teletype. Same thing, but automatic. All right. A bunch of AT guns, artillery, AV support, and we went to engineers support. Yep, smattering of units, nothing big other than the AT guns. I think we're refitting some of those units over in China. I've been slowly turning on upgrades and that for them, so they're getting rid of their 37 crappy millimeter anti-tank guns and getting the 47, which isn't the best in the world, but it's better than the 37. All right, let's go ahead and pull up Combat Reporter. Oh, that's not what it is. Oh, I don't have it loaded. One moment. All right, sorry about that. I didn't have Combat Reporter loaded. How am I supposed to talk about it if I don't have it loaded, right? There we go. All right, at sea, we got some ASW at near Montauk. We saw an enemy sub. We did nothing about it. At Bellup, this is bad. This is where we lost that PB, fully loaded with troops. Pensacola, a couple CLs, and four destroyers, not battleships, came up and blew the hell out of me. Several 8-inch shells hit that we saw, several 5-inch. It's just we did not. I don't remember if we even shot back. But we lost a part of, I believe, a naval guard there. Unfortunately. All right, on the ground we had bombardment at Rangoon. We're starting to do a little more damage to them that weren't taken, which is good. Langsa we attacked. We did not take the base though. I was surprised though. I thought for sure my regiment there would take it, but they have a bunch of little battalions. I mean, look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 battalions. Apparently, they're in pretty good shape because they held us off. Koh Pang. Let's see. We attacked. We knocked the force down to 0. We did not take the base, but we inflicted heavy losses on them, 500 to our 63. And then they bombarded us back for no damage. At Clark, we bombarded there as well. We inflicted more losses than we took. Amphibious-wise, we landed at Sabang. We reinforced at Koh Pang, mostly just more supply being dropped off. We landed at Bima and Aoba Island. In the air, we bombed Rangoon, going after the airfield to limit their fort building. Looks like we caught a P-38 on the ground and damaged it. We bombed some troops over in Sumatra. We bombed Kukong there. Once again, heading the airfield. We bombed the airfield at Clark. And we bombed this guy here as well. Just because we can. He's sitting out there and just kind of by himself, so we just bomb him. Signal intelligence. Let's see. Kodiak, Bakalop, Anchorage, Seward, Suva, Madras. Yeah. Not useful at all. As normal. And okay. Waiting for surrenders at Aoba Island. What? What is that? I'm on a... I don't remember seeing that. Yeah, we landed those troops here against this group, and they just surrendered? I wonder if they were all like disabled and just beat the hell. Well, that's not good. Well, what the heck? I don't like that. Okay. Upgrades, upgrades, upgrades. Yep. Being spotted. Our submarines resuming patrols after coming back for fuel or probably not torpedoes because my subs don't attack. Sighting of a bunch of units, but a lot of these are fake. Like any of these with it shows any kind of large, any kind of allied ships at all are all fake. Repairs. The light carrier Zuho is fully repaired. We repaired an AK at Nagasaki. We lost a pilot in a landing accident. Aircraft down for maintenance. We admitted to losing 2 PBs this turn. One from this turn, one from a couple weeks ago. We occupied Alor. Auto-flipped it, basically. Intel, we built an airfield, a fort, and an airfield. Alright, that was all us. And 2 aircraft damage on landing. Alright, let's get those out of there. Let's go ahead and jump up to Burma. Alright. He has more units here. He probably has about 200 to 300 AV here now, assault value. I know it's AS, assault strength. We got we got a Thai division here, about the size of a regiment. We're going to wait for this guy to show up, and then we will attack. There's the 18th British division moving down. I can't tell. Is he pulling out? I can't tell. But we got a good amount here. We got more troops coming in. Dropping off supply here from they came up here, dropped off troops, and then came down to finish off supplies. There's got a bunch of base forces here and the RF guns as well. Yeah, these guys updated to the Ford 47s. I got them soon on the rails, ready to zoom up there. As soon as we take Tungu, I'll put a base force or 2 there, and we'll move some fighters up. Malaya, not much going on there. We're just hauling men and supplies out of Singapore. We landed at Sabang. We should be taking that this turn. We're dropping off more up. Nope, he's all done dropping off supplies, so he'll be heading home. I believe I'm loading up a few more men to bring them up here to help take Langsa. God, I can't talk today. Sorry, guys. Other than that, our occupation of Sumatra is going fine. Java's coming along. We got more divisions here. We got 55th on the ground holding the base. We got the 2nd Division here. We're unloading the 56th Division here. So we're going to have 3 divisions here relatively quickly. That'll be plenty enough to crush Batavia. We're leapfrogging here. We're going to take Tillajap. We will be landing there this turn as well. In Borneo, not much is going on. We're waiting to take out Batavia and Solar Baja. Then we will pounce on the oil bases. Up here, Brunei, we have repaired all the oil. At Miri, we're slowly repairing it because there's so much more. You can only repair 1 a day, so we are. Philippines, we're still bombarding at Clark. We brought some more artillery in from the conquest of Singapore. I believe there's a couple more units there we want to bring over just to do more damage on our bombardments. Next thing I'll need to start looking at is start taking these bases, but several of these require garrisons, and I don't want to deal with that yet. All of the DEI, as I call it, up here, the northern part, half of it is all ours, except for Makassar. All these islands here are ours. The eastern half of Timor is ours. We will be taking Koh Pang shortly. We will be taking Bima this turn. This guy should be fully loaded now. He should be moving as well. Hop over here, grab this base, then we'll start moving up. And Australia, we're not doing nothing. New Guinea, New Britain, Solomon area, not much is going on. Just moving our bits and pieces of troops back to Rabaul to give them some rest time, recuperation. We're still trying to march over here on Wei. We're halfway there. In the south, we got Tana, we got Ifate, we got Luganville. We need to take care of this guy. I'm just not sure what's there. It's going to be a partial unit of something. We still have Bellup. We still have some troops there. Not a whole lot, but all right, he's in more than one spot. That's good. Up. So, Marshalls and Gilberts are all fine. We're hauling resources out of Nauru and Ocean. Truck is a nice hive. KB just arrived at Truck last turn. Basically this turn. I have dumped everything into Truck. We're gonna do a couple of days of repairs. See all the carriers here. They all have a couple points of system damage. Yep. We're gonna get this stuff repaired up. And then we will start the next phase of our invasion of the South Pacific. I know some people think we're way behind schedule, but really, for me, we're probably ahead of schedule. I don't expand quickly. I don't think of myself as an aggressive player. I am mostly a logistical player. This is why you notice a lot of my decisions I make are based on supply and so forth. How because this game really, without supply, I don't care how many divisions you got, you're gonna lose. But so these guys are heading south with more men. As a teaser, I'll let you guys see the composition of this fleet. 4 battleships are heading to the South Pacific. They've been sitting in the home islands too long. This time they got off their asses and joined the war. My pickets out here. See, you got severe storms, extreme overcast, severe storms. That's a pair of them. Overcast and overcast. We got 2 pair. All right. Up north, we're hauling resources and oil. We're hauling resources out of Fusan. We're loading up troops. Anything we loading up troops here? Yep, we're just starting to load some more troops. What are we loading here? Oh, a bunch of Naval Guard units. Okay. We're starting to move the Naval Guard units we got a couple days ago out. This guy has naval construction units heading south. This guy's coming home. This guy's loading up Naval Guards. And up into China, which I won't say it's going great because it obviously is not, but since we're on the offense, it's not going horrible, but it's not going as good as it could be. We're still recovering from the failed landing, our attack across the river at Changta. Most of the units are here. All my armor's here. They are slowly resting up. You can see they still have a lot of units. I don't want to upgrade these guys too fast because I don't want to burn through all my vehicle points. I'm trying to do them one at a time, upgrade one, and then wait a day or two, upgrade another one. So you can see I got this guy set to upgrades. He's only done part of it. This guy's set to upgrades. He hasn't done any. I don't know. I'm not sure what they're waiting for, but we're slowly building that up. They're all resting, recovering their strength. There's bits of a division in here. We got more troops coming down here and here, coming out of that failed attempt to cross the river. We will reconstitute here, and then we will decide on our next target. I have a couple ones on my list, and as I said, Kukong is on the list. I just don't see it as a very good target at the moment. It's not near the top. So I know what I would love to go smack. I just don't know how I would get there without spending 2 months on trails. So that's something I need to figure out while my troops are recovering. And then once they're recovered, or at least mostly, we will start moving them towards their next destination. But that's pretty much the turn. If you guys enjoyed watching it unfold with me, please go ahead and click on the like button. If you're following along this campaign or my game against Lodric and you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that button too while you're at it. And until the next turn, you guys all have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.